Knicks Nation, we got a playoff game to talk about. The New York Knicks take on the Miami Heat in game number 1 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Woo! 1 hour away, baby. How we feeling, Knicks fans? Unfortunately, Julius Randle has been ruled out for this game. That's definitely not going to help us out. So I'm looking at you, Obi Toppin. Can you step up today? And of course, our guy Jalen Brunson, he needs to step up like the superstar that he is in the playoffs against Jimmy Butler. In this live stream, we're going to be breaking down what the New York Knicks got to do to win game number 1 to really set the tone for this freaking series, baby. I'm pumped up. If you're pumped up right now, guys, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button on your way in. Let's go freaking Knicks. Woo! I'm freaking amped. Dan's in the chat. Hey, Richie, love your channel. Thank you so much, Dan. I appreciate you tuning in, my friend. I know you guys prefer a later tip-off, but an early afternoon game is perfect when you live in the UK. My man Dan is in the UK. I love it. Hey, what up? Welcome to the show, everybody. Wow, Randle's really out. I just heard this news. Well, Obi's got to step up. Yes, indeed, Julius Randle has officially been ruled out. So we're going to break that all down in the stream. But before we do that, please, guys, make sure you hit that like button on your way in. Really helps out the channel a ton. So right now, I want you guys to let me know in the live chat, how are you feeling? What's your optimistic levels heading into this game? And your keys to victory, because we're going to break it all down. We're going all the way up until tip-off. I'm freaking excited. You should be excited too, baby. Let's go, Knicks! We need the energy. We need the vibes high. And let's freaking go. It's game time. The Knicks have an opportunity here to have a magical run. For some reason, the NBA is wide freaking open. We're versing the Miami Heat. We have home court advantage at Madison Square Garden, which is why this game is so important, folks. Guess what? We lose today, home court advantage is gone. So they got to win. I don't want to spark fear in anybody, but home court advantage means you got to win every game on your home floor. Otherwise, it gets flipped in the favor of the opposing team. Similarly to the Knicks going into Cleveland and beating the Cavs in their first game. When that happened, Knicks fans were like, all right, home court advantage is flipped in our favor. So the Knicks want to avoid the Miami Heat to get home court. So we have to win today. You have to win game 2. Let's go into Miami up 2-0. I know it's a lot to ask, but if the Knicks want to take advantage of this series and get the job done, they got to take advantage of game 1, set the tone early, and I see the New York Knicks winning this series in 6 or 7 games. This is going to be a slugfest. We got to go up against one of the hottest players in the playoffs right now in Jimmy Butler and one of the greatest coaches of this generation in Eric Spoelstra. It's going to be a dogfight, and I'm excited to see what these Knicks will do. So let's get into the injuries. Julius Randle is expected to be out today, and that's a big blow. I know some people are, for some reason, happy about that. Me personally, I'm not. Obi Toppin's a great player, but Julius Randle brings a physicality and a different element to this team that when you match up against a team like the Miami Heat, you need. His defense, his ability to go down low, his bruiser's mentality. Not to mention, we don't really have a backup power forward behind Obi Toppin. So I'm looking at Obi to step up, and hopefully he can really bounce and just provide a big impact, because we don't need to rely too much on Obi scoring, but what we need from Obi Toppin today is, can he fight for loose balls? Can he get rebounds and play hard-nosed defense? Because that's the identity of Tom Thibodeau. Another player I'm looking for to have a big game today with the absence of Julius Randle is R.J. Barrett. R.J. Barrett needs to step up, and he has been playing his best basketball as of late. Ever since his first 2 games in the NBA playoffs in round 1 against the Cavs, he looked really bad. He was off. He wasn't himself. And then he went back home to MSG. RJ Barrett found his confidence again, and his 3 last games were nothing short of spectacular. So we need that style of RJ. We need to be aggressive. We need the ball to be run through him. Because if you guys remember last year when Julius Randle went down with an injury, RJ Barrett kind of took over as the guy, and that's where we saw RJ really excel. So I know Obi's replacing Randle in the starting lineup, but without Julius Randle, you need someone else to take over with the ball handling, and that's R.J. Barrett as the second option next to Jalen Brunson. So I'm looking at you, R.J. We need a big-time game from my guy, R.J. Barrett, and I got confidence that he will bring that. Now, of course, Jalen Brunson is the star of this Knicks squad, and he's someone that I just have so much confidence in to get the job done for these New York Knicks. We need him to balance out Jimmy Butler if Jimmy Butler gets crazy hot. If Butler starts hitting shots and he starts getting crazy, and he's putting up 25, 30 points, maybe 35, 40. Jalen Brunson is that player on this Knicks team to kind of balance that out by the offensive repertoire. We need Jalen Brunson to be aggressive early, get to his spots, get the ball in the rim, facilitate the rock, just get the ball in motion and get the ball fluidity right now, because you got to be aware this Miami Heat defense is legit. They know how to shut down the Knicks. Expect a lot of zone from the Heat. Expect them to try to force the Knicks to shoot the ball from downtown, because if you watch that Cavaliers-Knicks series, the one thing the Knicks did not do well is shoot the ball as a team from beyond the arc. So the Miami Heat are going to force the Knicks to try to settle for open threes and settle for contested threes instead of pounding the paint, because the Knicks were so good at pounding the paint, relying on their defense, and getting in transition. So the Miami Heat, they're going to try to exploit our weaknesses, and the Knicks got to be prepared for blitzes, doubling Jalen Brunson, and they're just more of a physical team, and that's something else that we have to keep in mind. The Cleveland Cavaliers, we just bullied them. We were the more physical team. We just completely stomped on them, and the Cavs just had no answer. It's not in their blood to be able to fight back. They had that one game in Game 2 where they were more physical, but when we went back, to the Garden, that's it. I mean, the physicality went out the door for the Cavaliers, and that's not their bread and butter. The Miami Heat, on the other hand, that's their identity. With Pat Riley upstairs, Eric Spoelstra, they've been pride themselves in physical style basketball. So the Knicks got to be able to match their intensity, play with more sense of urgency, play with them, and feed off the Garden crowd today. Take advantage of home court. Make sure that the Garden crowd is in it early and feed off the crowd. A key component to this team defensively is definitely Josh Hart matching up against Jimmy Butler. Josh Hart did a fantastic job this regular season against Jimmy Butler, even on the Portland Trail Blazers when earlier this season when he was matched up against Jimmy Butler in the Miami Heat, he locked him down. So Josh Hart is the key to shut down Jimmy Butler, but it's going to be a collective effort defensively. Quentin Grimes, RJ Barrett, those three guys are the ones that are going to be focused in on Jimmy Butler, but it really comes down to the team defense, of course. And then another X factor for this Knicks team is one of the better players on the squad that probably took over the series. That's Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson's coming off a dominant playoff series against the Cleveland Cavaliers. We need him to do that again, big time. Bam Adebayo's no scrub. Mitchell Robinson has a size advantage over him. He's taller. He has a bigger wingspan. But Bam Adebayo is a really good basketball player. He's coming off a 20-10-10, a triple-double last game when they closed it out against the Milwaukee Bucks. So they got to be able to take advantage of that. And then when Obi Toppin, he's matched up against the old man Kevin Love. Now, I want Obi Toppin to run. I want him to be fast. Let's force Kevin Love to get on the perimeter and defensively just make him a liability. I have a feeling Kevin Love is going to drive me crazy. He's going to hit a lot of three-pointers and just get hot at times. But the Knicks got to take advantage with Obi Toppin in the starting lineup, play with a fast energy. Kevin Love is not going to be able to keep up with an Obi Toppin running down the floor. I'm telling you that. So the Knicks got to get advantage of that, crash the rebounds, run in transition, even on a Miami Heat make, get the rebound in, inbound the ball, push the ball down the floor, and let's get some points, easy points. Let's go. Man, I'm nervous. Let's go, Knicks. Woo! Let's go, baby. A good thing of Knicks not usually being in the playoffs is that the away teams are never ready for our Garden. They're not, bro. They're not. But the one thing about it that I'm interested to see is how Jimmy Butler is prepared. Yo, Richie, Quentin Grimes is starting. Let's go. Big time news. We need him in the starting lineup. Quentin Grimes is another player we need to step up. When it comes to the shooting, when the Heat go into zone and force the Knicks to shoot the ball, Grimes is that guy to unlock that three-point shooting as a team. He's the only one in that starting lineup that has a three-point ability, really. RJ Barrett's been struggling from three. Of course, Jalen Brunson's been hot from three, but Quentin Grimes is that sharpshooter. And Obi Toppin, low-key, has been shooting the ball well as well, but I don't want to rely on Obi to shoot from three. I'd rather him to take his open shots at times from downtown, but get aggressive and attack the paint. But Quentin Grimes being healthy is... Oh, this is a question. You don't know. I thought this was a news. I don't know if Grimes is starting, but we'll find out probably pretty soon. So glad we have home court. The Heat not ready for MSG. Facts, they're not. And again, the Knicks have to win today to keep their home court advantage, baby. I live for moments like this. Let's go, Knicks. Shout out Knicks Galaxy, my friend. Always appreciate your support on the channel, my guy. Let's freaking go, Knicks. Now, let's get into the sponsor of Knicks Media, which is indeed BetUS. Let's see what the line is for this Knicks squad. I'm really curious to see where they're going at with this Knicks squad. So the Knicks are actually favorites in this game. So let's break it down. On BetUS, the New York Knicks are 4-point favorites. If you guys want to click the link down below in the description to sign up for BetUS, you can do that by using my code KnicksMedia, and you'll get $50 of free bets without even having to make a deposit. So you basically get $50 of free bets just by signing up. Or if you want to use the other link, you get a 125% sign-up bonus up to $2,500. So if you look at the Knicks, they are minus 165 money line. They got the over-under as 209. So they're definitely expecting this to be a low-scoring gauntlet type of series, similarly to the Knicks and the Cavaliers. But the Knicks being 4-point favorites, you know, they're home court. They're the 5th seed. It makes sense. Kind of wild that they are the favorites because in the second round, let that sink in, Knicks fans. The New York Knicks are favorites in the second round of the NBA playoffs. That is kind of crazy. They also have really cool series bets where you can literally bet on the Knicks to win in how many games. Knicks in 7, Knicks in 6, Knicks in 5, Knicks in 4. You can bet on that. You can bet on a lot of fun things over here on BetUS. So if you guys want to check out BetUS, they got a lot of fun things in store down below in the description. Make sure you guys sign up today. All right, let's get back into... wrong. That's my Jet stuff. My apologies. Let's get back into the pregame show, guys. So with Julius Randle being ruled out, I'm looking at RJ Barrett, number 1. Mark Anthony, yo, glad to see you got this Knicks pre-show going, Richie. Awesome show. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. Let's freaking go, Knicks. I am so pumped up right now. Are you going to any Knicks games in this Knicks Heat series? I'm looking to potentially go to the Miami game in Miami on Saturday, but I gotta, I'm not sure if I can do that. Gotta keep seeing if I can figure that out. But as of right now, I did not buy any tickets. How do you think we match up against the Miami Heat this series? I think the Knicks have advantage. The Knicks' advantage in this series is the bench and the depth. The Miami Heat are front-loaded. They got Jimmy Butler, and that's it, right? Bam Adebayo is a good player. Kevin Love. Gabe Vincent has some three-point abilities. Duncan Robinson can shoot. But their bench, who do they have? Kyle Lowry. I mean, the Knicks have to be able to run them out of the gym with their bench. Play fast, play physical, and honestly, just focus in on Jimmy Butler. It's kind of the same philosophy against the Cavaliers. You contain Donovan Mitchell. Try to get anybody else in the Cavaliers team to go off. And that was Darius Garland, who had one good game and their only win. So force another player on the Miami Heat to beat us besides Jimmy Butler. Make it be Gabe Vincent. Make it be Kevin Love. Contain Jimmy Butler. You're not going to shut him down. This man averaged 37.5 points a game against the best team in the Eastern Conference in the Milwaukee Bucks, who are no slouch defensively, by the way. So the Knicks have to make sure that they limit Jimmy Butler, and I got confidence that they will. They matched up well against them throughout the whole regular season with Josh Hart. We beat the Heat 3-1 in the 4 games. So I like the Knicks matched up against the Heat, but it's only a matter of time to see how they're going to do it, baby. What about Knicks to win the championship? Oh, my God. You want to talk about that? Let's find out. NBA championship. On BetUS, the New York Knicks are plus 2,000 on BetUS to win it all. The Knicks are plus 2,000 to win it all. Who's putting money on? My apologies, guys. Got some allergies. But yeah, you asked. There it is. On BetUS, the Knicks are plus 2,000. Yeah, crazy stuff. Put $100 down, you win $2,000. Mothman Evolved is back. Let's go. I got the Knicks at 250-1. All right. To win it all, let's go. Papa Smurf. Papa Smurf, welcome. Let's go, baby. Everybody in the chat right now, who are some X factors that you need the New York Knicks to step up today? Emmanuel Quickley is definitely someone I'm looking at for. Can Emmanuel Quickley step up to the plate? He had a good game 5, not to his standards, but he had 19 points, which was a series high. I think the Knicks bench is the weapon that the Knicks have to take advantage of, and it starts with Emmanuel Quickley for sure. We need to make sure that Emmanuel Quickley is playing to his top potential, man, because he did not play great in the first series. He did do good. Emmanuel Quickley did look good defensively and everything, but did not look good offensively. So we got to make sure that our man IQ steps up to the plate, baby. And I got confidence that he will. What players are you guys looking forward to the most right now? Which players are you looking forward to the most right now for these New York freaking Knicks? Woo-wee! Oh, baby. I don't know what else to say, man. I'm freaking excited. I know you all are as well. Oh, these Knicks are about to play the biggest game of their lives. Honestly. I'm talking about the players on the team. Emmanuel Quickley, biggest game of his life. RJ Barrett, biggest game of his life. I mean, this is no slouch right here. This is it. This is where you go out there and prove your worth. RJ Barrett, again, coming off really great 3-game stretches in the playoffs. And the big question about RJ Barrett has been, can he step in and play at the level that he's been playing at the last 3 games? Because his consistency has been an issue, right? RJ Barrett's consistency has been the number one issue with his career. So can he string these games together? RJ Barrett is the key for this series for me, especially with no freaking Julius Randle. I'm looking at you, RJ Barrett. Guys, if you're pumped up for today's game, please do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up button right now for your boy. Let's get it going. Let's get as many Knicks fans in the chat right now hyped up for this game, number 1, against the Miami Heat. We only have 18 likes. We need to get more than 18 likes, folks. Hit that thumbs up button if you're pumped up for these Knicks going up against the Miami Heat. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Jalen Brunson is our star. He's going to play better than Jimmy Butler. We're going to manifest it. We're going to live off the Garden crowd. The energy, baby. It's kicking in. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Woo. You know the vibes. Go New York, go New York, go. Again, this game is the most important game of the series. All the pressure's on the Knicks, okay? When you're playing at home, all the pressure's on the Knicks when you have the home court. Home court's great, but you got to live up to the pressure, and you got to be able to step up. Without Julius Randle, you got to be able to go out there, set the tone early, win this game. Not going to be easy. It's going to be a battle, folks. It's going to be a gauntlet. This is going to be a gauntlet game for these Knicks. Uh-oh, we got technical difficulties on my end. I froze a little bit. I think we're back, though. My apologies. Williams in the chat. Richie, Knicks in 6. I won $650 for Knicks in 5 versus Cavs. Woo! Shout out, William. That's big time. I live in Hong Kong, and I'm waiting for 1 a.m. for tip-off. Oh, my God, Oscar. That's awesome. I love that there's Knicks fans across the globe tuning into Knicks media. It really makes me happy to see Knicks fans across the planet Earth tuning in to not only Knicks media, but a Knicks fan. Emmanuel Quickley, Josh Hart. We need those 2 guys to step in off the bench. Isaiah Hartenstein. Is Deuce McBride going to get minutes? Let's go, baby. You were great on Jets 24/7 with the guys. Pride of East Meadow High School. Let's go, Knicks. Clifford, appreciate you tuning in, my friend. Thanks for tuning in, as always. East Meadow High School, you know it. Hart starts over Grimes. Is that true? I believe you, but I want to go check it out. Get the news. All right, so Quentin Grimes is off the bench. Josh Hart starting. That's some breaking news, folks. Here's the starting lineup for these Knicks. Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, RJ Barrett, Obi Toppin. You can definitely see why this is the case because of the defensive matchup of Josh Hart against Jimmy Butler. Also, Quentin Grimes simply hasn't had a good playoff series. He's young. So, Josh Hart, he's starting, baby. I like it. I like it, baby. Let's go. Let's go. The key to shutting down, okay, I don't want to say shutting down because that's a lot to ask for. The key to containing Jimmy Buckets is Josh Hart and RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett had a really good defensive series. So I'm looking at you, RJ. I'm looking at you, Josh Hart. Those are the two keys to containing Jimmy Butler. Guys, we need to win this game. Is Grimes available? Yes, he is. Quentin Grimes is coming off the bench. So the bench unit will be Emmanuel Quickley, Quentin Grimes, Isaiah Hartenstein, and maybe Deuce McBride. Am I missing anybody? I don't think so. It's going to be Grimes off the bench with Quickley, Hartenstein. If they do a 8-man rotation. If they want to open up to a 9-man rotation, you got Deuce. But the weird thing is the Knicks don't have a backup power forward behind Obi, especially with Sims down for the year. So I'm really curious to see how the Knicks maneuver that. With Sims out for the year, with Randle out, we're losing our depth in the front court. It's Mitchell Robinson and Isaiah Hartenstein as the big men, but when Obi Toppin's not on the floor, I mean, we don't really have a backup big man. So RJ Barrett's going to have to play the 4. Josh Hart's going to have to play the 4. And we're going to have to play small, baby. Josh Hart can play the 4, bro. I'm telling you. He can get those boards. It's going to be an interesting time, man. Interesting time for these Knicks. Number 3 on the court, number 1 in our hearts. Love it. I'm sitting at Hooters with a beer waiting for this shit to get started. Let's go, Mark. Thanks for tuning in from Hooters. I love that. Go tell the waitress what's up. We need IQ to step up today. Yes, we do, Mario. Yes, we do. Emmanuel Quickley has been a big piece to this Knicks freaking, oh my God, this Knicks bench. Big time piece for this Knicks bench unit. All season long, he needs to step up. Hart can play power forward. Yeah, but if he's playing power forward, who's at center? Mitchell Robinson? I don't think you want Hart and Mitch on the floor together, right? So if Hart's at the 4, who's at the 5? You feel me? So I don't think that's going to work. It's probably going to be Josh Hart at the 4, RJ Barrett at the 4 at times, with a lineup like, Quickley, Brunson, Josh Hart, RJ, Mitch. Like when Obi's resting is my point, right? Obi can't play all the minutes. Maybe more Deuce? Yes, sir. I thought Hart would come off the bench as Obi's backup power forward. Yeah, I think the reason why they're starting Josh Hart personally is because of the matchup against Jimmy Butler. I think Josh Hart is the best defender to go up against Jimmy Butler, so they want to match up on him from the tip-off. But again, small ball, RJ and Josh Hart at the 4, no doubt about it, Brandon. That's what the thing is going to be about. It's going to be Josh Hart and RJ at the 4 when Obi's on the bench. And I like it, baby. Small ball, play fast, play in transition, go get some alley-oops, go get some easy buckets, and let's freaking go make the Garden go crazy, please. Let's take advantage of the Knicks' home court advantage. We cannot allow this Heat team to reclaim home court. Even though I like the Knicks' ability to win on the road, and I think they're gonna win a game in Miami in this series, but we want to win every game at the Garden. If we want this season to be a magical playoff run, that, by the way, is freaking possible, they have to protect home court. That is the difference maker. The way the Knicks win this series, you win every game at home, you win the series. If it has to go to 7, it goes to 7. You win the games at Madison Square Garden. Dude, Hart can play the 4 while Robinson plays center, but I understand it's like playing 3-on-5 on offense. Yeah, I think Hart can play the 4, but you don't want both of them on the floor together. You just don't want Robinson and Hartenstein on the floor at the same time. I agree with you, my friend. Cameron's going to game 2. Bring that heat, Cameron. We want to hear your voice loud and proud at the Garden, baby. Need to chase the shooters. Deuce will get minutes. I think Deuce is going to get minutes too, bro. Because the one thing that Miami Heat does have is a lot of shooters. Duncan Robinson is going to be all over the place, running around, getting off screens, off-ball screens. Gabe Vincent is another guy that can get hot. So those are 2 sharp shooters the Knicks have to limit. We win today with no Randle. It's over. Facts. Go Knicks! What's your gut feel for this game? V-Man, I think the Knicks come out there and it's going to be a slugfest, and I think it's going to go down to the final whistle with a Knicks W. With a Knicks W! Watch out for Strus as well. Yep, they got players, man. They're deep. They're deep with guys that could step up. They're missing out on Tyler Hero. They're missing out on Victor Oladipo, but they still got other players that are stepping up. And, folks, we cannot underestimate this Miami Heat team. They freaking beat the best team in the Eastern Conference in 5. All right? In 5. It's no slouch. We can't just say, oh, we have home court. We're going to beat up on the Miami Heat. Not the case. We got to be able to, bro. Punch first like how we did with Cleveland. No playing from behind. Facts. Take advantage of the Garden crowd. Need you today, RJ. Facts. RJ Barrett could be the biggest difference maker in this game because when you look at it from the offensive perspective, Julius Randle not playing, who's that second option going to step up in his place? Jalen Brunson's the number one option. RJ Barrett, we need 24, 25 a game from you right now. We need a 24 piece from RJ. We do. We need 25 plus from Brunson, 24 from RJ. We need Quickly to get off the bench, get like 18. Josh Hart, maybe get 15. Quentin Grimes off the bench, maybe 10. Mitchell Robinson, maybe a double-double, 10 and 10. That's how I'm looking at it, how it should be spread around. RJ needs to step up. RJ needs to be efficient. And don't forget, folks, RJ Barrett has his career high against the Miami Heat. Last year, RJ put up 46, 30 in the first half. Step back threes. He was on another level. So let's freaking go right now. It's going to be tough, no doubt. We're shorthanded. We are shorthanded, but so are the Heat, so there's no excuse, right? The Heat don't have Tyler Hero. The Heat don't have Victor Oladipo. We don't have Julius Randle, so we cannot make an excuse. Woo. My apologies, guys. Again, I'm dealing with some allergies. The best thing about Miami is Eric Spoelstra. Facts. We got Tom Thibodeau. It's going to be a coaching battle between those two. The Knicks outcoached JB Bickerstaff. They made him look like an absolute terrible coach. Not going to happen with Eric Spoelstra. This guy is a champion. He's been in the league forever. He knows Tom Thibodeau. So it's going to be a coaching battle, bro. Only bigs are Obi, Mitch, and I Hart. Watch out for foul trouble. Yeah, the foul trouble is going to be interesting to keep in mind, Jerry. You're right. I'm so ready. Let's take game one. Let's go, J-Fro. Let's go, baby. Bro, I live in New York, and I'm in Florida right now. When I walk around, people look at my Knicks shirt saying, let's go Heat. Ooh! Well, tell them let's go Knicks, Caden. Tell them let's go Knicks. Let's go. Let's go beat them without our best player. I think it's a big day for the Wings. RJ and Josh Hart are going to light it up. Facts, man. We need Josh Hart to hit his clutch shots, get in transition, get those easy layups. Oof. If we limit Jimmy Butler to like 30, we win. Deadmau5, what's up? We smoking that Heat pack today. The vibes are high. I love it, Knicks fans. Guys, if you're just tuning into the show, do your boy a solid. Please hit that like button for your boy. Let's get it going. And also make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not already. Subscribe to Knicks Media. I go live often. I'm going to do the post-game video after this game. We got a lot of things coming your way, baby. So please consider hitting that thumbs up button and subscribing if you're new, baby. How many likes do we got? Only 36 likes. Let's get the 50 likes if you're pumped up for these New York Knicks going after a Game 1 victory over the Miami Heat. Let's go. Let's freaking go, Knicks fans. We're live for the pregame show. We're going crazy today. We're going crazy today. We smoking on that Jimmy Butler pack. Let's hope. Let's freaking hope so. Oh, my God. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm looking at Twitter right now to see if there's any update. Score prediction. Everybody in the chat right now, spam a score prediction. What's the score prediction? What's it going to be? Let's go, baby. Let's go. Toppin and Hart starting. Yep. The starting lineup is Jalen Brunson at the 1, RJ Barrett at the 2, Josh Hart at the 3. Well, it could be Josh Hart at the 2, RJ Barrett at the 3, Obi Toppin at the 4, Mitchell Robinson at the 5. So Josh Hart inserted into the starting lineup, even with Quentin Grimes being healthy, is an interesting move from Tom Thibodeau, and I like it because he is the best defender to contain Jimmy Butler. 110-109 Knicks. Shout out Gangrene David. Woo, you're thinking it's going to be a nail biter, don't you? 109-105. Well, who's winning? 116-110. Who's winning? Caden says 109-105 Knicks. All right. 99-90 Knicks. 115-108 Knicks. 101-87 Knicks win. 105-99. 113-97. I think it's going to be a low-scoring battle, folks. I think it's going to be 95 Knicks, 91 Heat. We have to appreciate Mitch staying healthy. Yup, and it makes you wonder, where do you think this Knicks team would have been last year, 2 years ago in the playoffs if he was healthy? Mitchell Robinson has been an absolute monster for this Knicks team, to the point where it's laughable how good he is. He's sitting down there, not even jumping, just extending his long-ass arms, getting this offensive rebound, putting the ball on the floor, going up, standing dunk on him. Flex on him, Mitch! If we want to take over the series, Mitchell Robinson has to do exactly what he did. We don't need more from him. Just do it all over again, Mitch. Make Bam Adebayo your freaking bitch. Yeah, I said it. Let's freaking go. It's not going to be easy to do. He's a way more physical, dominant player than Jared Allen was. By the way, we're not going to talk about the Cavs too much because that's in the past, but Jared Allen is probably one of the most overrated players I've ever seen in the NBA. I've been seeing people crowning this guy as one of the best defenders. Oh, best young centers in Brooklyn. He gets traded. Oh, the Cavs, Jared Allen. He got freaking destroyed by Mitchell Robinson for 5 games straight. I don't want to hear Jared Allen's name in the conversation with Mitchell Robinson ever again. All right? Now let's see Mitchell Robinson step up again because he was a difference maker. The key to the victories is this. Stick with the roots. Stick with the foundation. The identity of the Knicks. Offensive rebounds. Fighting for loose balls. Second chance opportunities. Playing fast. Those are the things. And the Knicks got to be able to shoot the ball from downtown a little better this game because the Heat are going to play a lot of zone. They're going to force the Knicks to shoot. And the Knicks don't have a lot of shooting like the Heat. The Heat have the Knicks number in shooting. Can Obi Toppin get hot from downtown? Can RJ Barrett hit his shots from 3? Can Jalen Brunson hit his shots? Quickly is probably going to be the difference maker in this game in terms of shooting the ball. If Quickly's hot, different animal. We need double overtime against the Celtics, Emmanuel Quickly today. Who's going to be guarding Obi? Kevin frickin' Love, which is why Obi Toppin needs to be flying down the floor. I want old man Kevin Love gassing like he can't breathe because he has to keep up with this young, big-time Obi Toppin. Kevin Love is a threat offensively, but he's a liability defensively, and the Knicks got to exploit that. Kevin Love going to be a liability. Both of team starters, he's the slowest guy, and both teams going to be hustling. Yeah, I agree. Kevin Love's probably going to be like a volume scorer this series. He's going to get hot. He's going to be annoying. He's going to be like, oh my God, why can't he miss? It's going to happen. I already feel it's inevitable. But defensively, the Knicks got to just go right after Kevin Love. Just attack that man. Put him in pick and roll opportunities. Make him defend the paint. Get him running. Make the old man sweat. Our defense helps our offense. We make a statement this afternoon. Let's go Knicks. Facts, William. Appreciate you tuning in. It all starts with defense. That's the identity of the squad. Force turnovers. Get into the passing lane. Blitz. Double team and trap Jimmy Butler. Get the ball out of that man's hands and force turnovers. The Knicks did a phenomenal job against the Cleveland Cavaliers of forcing them to play sloppy basketball consistently. And that was because of the Knicks' defensive ability to switch, communicate, play on a string, just like be in constant communication, blitzing here, hedging here, trapping the paint, building a wall. The Knicks got to keep doing that, bro. No Randle. This is going to suck. Yeah, man, no Randle, but the Knicks have experience without Randle. Remember, in Game 4, the Knicks closed out the game in the fourth quarter with Randle on the bench. So they have experience. They've shown that they can go on runs and show that they can play good basketball without Julius Randle. What's up, Richie, fellow Knicks fans? RTB Reese in the house. What's up, my friend? Richie, going live for any games this series? Definitely consider it. If you guys want me to go live for a game and I got a decent fan base that wants to watch, I'll definitely consider that. I was live for Game 1 last year, and it was pretty freaking awesome. Are you going to any games, Richie? As of right now, I do not have any tickets, but I am researching it. Old Man Love versus Dunk Champ Obi. That's the difference maker, bro. I want Obi Toppin running and letting Kevin Love, the old fart, having to keep up with him. What a week it's been for us, bro. Rodgers is a Jet, another NFL draft done, and now the Knicks are in the second round after winning their first series in 10 years. Soak it in, Knicks and Jets fans. This is probably the best week in a long freaking time, man. A long time. And hopefully the week concludes and starts with a Knicks dub today. Come on. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Everybody smash that like button if you're pumped up for the New York Knicks versus the Miami Heat. Knicks Game 1 of the semifinals. We got 39 likes. I think we can get to that 50 burger, folks. My name's Richie. For just tuning in and just finding this YouTube channel, I cover the New York Knicks here on Knicks Media. We make post-game videos. We go live in between the games. We make individual videos. We got a lot of Knicks content coming your way. We got Jalen Brunson repping right now. Let's freaking go, Knicks fans. Show up. Go New York. Go New York. Go. Smash that like button right now. I'm hyped up right now, and so should you be. Let's go. Let's go. Crazy. We 4 wins away from the Eastern Conference Finals. Never in my life have I seen us in the conference finals. Me either. Giants had a hell of a draft, too. They did. The Giants killed the draft. Definitely did. Oh, my gosh, bro. I am so excited. So, guys, we have around 20 minutes until tip-off. 20 minutes. 20 damn minutes. Oh, boy. It's about to get crazy. I need the Garden crowd to be going berserk. Berserk. Let's go. Madison Square Garden, stand up. We need them loud. They're always loud, right? But we need them to be even louder. Is it possible for the Madison Square Garden to get even louder than they were last series? I think it is. I think it's going to be louder today. They're going to feed off the Garden crowd. Obi Toppin's going to freaking dunk in transition. The whole place is going to erupt. Robinson's going to catch an alley-oop. RJ Barrett's going to hit a 3. Jalen Brunson's going to cross up someone, and he's going to freaking break his ankles. And the Garden crowd is going to love it. Josh Hart's going to get an offensive rebound, dish it out to a wide-open Quentin Grimes for 3. Cash. There's going to be a lot of fun things that's happened, man. I'm just imagining Knicks in the finals. I'll cry. Knicks-Lakers in the finals. You heard it here first. LeBron James is going to be the final boss for the Knicks to face, and the Knicks beat him, and the Knicks are champions. I'm kidding. Or am I? I don't know. Let me dream. Let me dream. Is Mike Breen calling this game? He's not. Mike Breen's on the call for the Kings-Warriors Game 7. Obi is going to shine today. Watch. I hope so, bro. The Knicks fear Jimmy Butler, meaning they're going to focus on stopping him and they won't have any lapses in concentration. Similarly to Donovan Mitchell, bro, we contain that man. Knicks, the meme of the NBA, is one of the 8 teams left. Woo! Let's keep it that way. Let's make it the 4 teams left. Knicks in finals, Jets in Super Bowl, Yankees in World Series, OMG. Change it to Mets in World Series and we're on board, Mark. Mets versus Yankees in World Series. How about that? Nah, Nuggets winning the West. Yeah, I agree. Everyone's sleeping on Denver. I feel like Denver has been such a slept-on team all season. They're the first seed. They just beat the Suns last night. I could agree with this, man. That's right, having the GOAT calling that Game 7. Yeah, it makes sense. Obi going to have a field day if Kevin Love matches up with him. Facts. Put Kevin Love on Obi. Obi, you got to go crazy. I want him to put the ball on the floor, too. We've seen Obi Toppin come out with some dribble packages, crossing him up, getting to the paint. I want to see Obi have a game. Imagine an Obi Toppin breakout playoff performance, 25+. Nuggets looked so good last night. Suns defense was non-existent. Yeah, bro. I like the Nuggets in that series. I mean, it's only game 1, but I like the Nuggets in that series. Oh, my God. I'm so hyped up right now. Who do you guys winning today in Game 7? Warriors or Kings? RTB got Warriors. Who do you guys got today? Warriors or Kings? That's going to be interesting. I think the Warriors are going to win too. But hey, I like the Kings. I'd rather the Kings win, personally. Let's get the Warriors out of here. Like, goodbye, Golden State. Like, you've had your run. Let the new Kings take over. But I think the Warriors have a better chance of winning. Oh, gosh. Guys, we're 6 likes away from 50. Let's get that going, baby. Let's go. If you're pumped up for these New York Knicks, smash that like button. We got only 15 or so minutes until tip-off. I'm going to be going crazy. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, make sure you do so at NYKnicks_media. I'm going to be tweeting throughout the entirety of the game, giving you guys my live reactions to everything that's going on. So if you guys are on Twitter, check me out at NYKnicks_media. So we can stay connected during the game, folks. I'll follow you back. Let's go. Hey, we got over 50 likes. Thank you guys so much. Richie, so nice to agree with you. I'm a Knicks and Dolphins fan, so I'm a TD guy for football, but right now it's orange and blue skies. Let's get it. Hey, Paul, I appreciate that. See, we can come together. In football, we're rivals, but right now we're family, Paul. Let's go. Let's go, Knicks. Orange and blue skies. Tibbs knows Butler. He can plan for him a lot better than most coaches, in my opinion. Yeah, 100%. We saw him shut down Donovan Mitchell. Let's see him do it again. I'm rooting for the Kings to win too. I don't know, a Curry versus LeBron series would be dope. Yeah, you're right. LeBron versus Curry probably would be, for ratings purposes, the best case scenario for the NBA sake of things. I could see that happening. Knicks versus Heat. Game 1, Madison Square Garden, round 2, NBA playoffs. Woo! I just want to say this, Knicks fans. Soak this in. Don't let this experience just, like, we are in the second round of the playoffs for the first time in 10 years. 10 years. I know that we have a game to focus on, but really let this feeling marinate for Knicks fans across the world, that we finally have a squad that's good enough to not only make the playoffs, but advance in the playoffs. You know how hard it is? You know how long we've been waiting for a Knicks team to be able to do this? So Knicks fans, freaking soak it in, baby. I love it. You should love it too. It's a good time to be a Knicks fan, and we're only getting started, folks. We're only getting started. You may have talked about it, but how do our bigs match up against theirs? Well, without Julius Randle, we're depleted. But, you know, Bam Adebayo and Kevin Love going up against Mitchell Robinson, Obi Toppin, Isaiah Hartenstein off the bench. I like it. Bam Adebayo is no scrub, so they got to be able to keep up with him. Bam Adebayo has had an up-and-down season, but he's coming off a really good Game 5. He had a triple-double, 20, 10, and 10 for Bam. It's a paradise inside my city. Yeah, when the Knicks are good. I love it, Caden. I am like 44. I'm predicting Obama points from a Knicks today. Go RJ. I like it. Give me a 44 burger from anybody. If I could choose one player to score 44 today for the Knicks, it's RJ Barrett. Can you imagine? Oh my God, if that happened, you guys would see a crazy Richie after that game. Let's freaking go, folks. So I'm going to be making a video directly after the game, win or lose. So stay tuned for that, guys. Hit the notification bell so you get notified when my video goes live so you guys can watch it right away. I'm really excited, man. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Knicks pregame show. We got a lot of fun things, exciting things coming for these Knicks, man. I think they take game 1. I really believe that they will. You should believe that they will as well, because we've shown that we can string together consistent games. Tom Thibodeau has this team playing excellent freaking basketball, but now a test against the Miami Heat, who upset the best team in the league in the Milwaukee Bucks, or the best team in the Eastern Conference, rather, as the first seed, beating Giannis Antetokounmpo, Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday, Brook Lopez. Those guys are no scrubs. So they were able to beat them. You know that the Heat feel confident that they can come beat the Knicks, who they've been beating up on for years and years and years. But guess what, Miami? We've been beating up on you guys this year. We beat them 3-1 in the regular season. So let's see that again. Sounds like a big series for Harden Grimes locking down Butler and RJ. Throw him in that mix. Game 1, W, Knicks. I love it. Robinson, the only player since Hakeem to have 10-plus blocks and 25-plus offensive rebounds in a playoff series. Ooh! Big Beach. That's my guy right there. That is my freaking guy right there. All right, folks, I'm going to wrap up the pregame show. Tip-off is in 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes. So I'm going to go put on the game. I'll see you guys post-game. So, again, hit that notification bell so you guys get notified when I make my video later today. And hit that thumbs up button on your way out. Subscribe if you're new. Let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks. Come on, baby. I want some Let's Go Knicks in the chat. Cross your fingers, and let's hope that we get this dub, because this is the most important game of the series. Game 1 on your home floor. You got to take advantage of that W. Spam the W's in the chat, baby. We going for that dub. Let's go Knicks, baby. I got a confident feeling. And hey, if things don't go our way, we'll bounce back. We'll still win the series. I promise you that. Let's go Knicks. I'll see you guys at my post-game video. Woo! See you then. Let's go!